Good morning, folks. My name is Chris Chandler, and I am president here at PFL. We hope that everyone had a fantastic weekend. The Dow closed higher on Friday of last week and higher 490.75 points a week over week. The S&P 500 closed higher on Friday of last week and was higher 80.59 points week over week. Nasdaq closed lower on Friday of last week but higher 345.1 points week over week. In overnight trading, Dow futures are expected to open up 7 points from Friday's close. Oil prices settled higher on Friday of last week and higher week over week. WTI traded up 71 cents per barrel on Friday of last week to close at $80.06 per barrel, which was up $1.08 per barrel week over week. U.S. commercial crude inventories decreased by 2.5 million barrels week over week. U.S. crude inventories are 4% below the 5-year average for this time of year. Total motor gasoline inventories decreased by 200,000 barrels week over week and are 1% below the 5-year average for this time of year. Distillate fuel inventories slightly decreased week over week and are 7% below the 5-year average for this time of year. Propane and propylene inventories increased by 2.9 million barrels week over week and are 14% above the 5-year average for this time of year. Propane prices closed at 68 cents per gallon on Friday of last week, down 5 cents per gallon week over week, but flat year over year. WTI is poised to open at 79.73, down 38 cents per barrel from Friday's close. Total North American weekly rail volumes were up 0.83% in week 20 compared with the same week last year. 6 of AAR's 11 major traffic categories posted year-over-year decreases. The most significant decrease came from coal, which was down 23.38%. The most significant increase came from petroleum and petroleum products, which was up by 13.38%. North American rig count was down by 1 rig week over week. U.S. rig count was up by 1 rig week over week and down by 116 rigs year over year. The U.S. currently has 604 active rigs. Canada's rig count was down by 2 rigs week over week, but up by 29 rigs year over year. Canada's overall rig count is 114 active rigs. Overall, year over year, we are down 87 rigs collectively. Folks, we've been watching a few things out there for you. We continue to watch Trans Mountain Pipeline expansion, the 598,000 barrel per day expansion that's now fully operational. The total capacity on the new system is 890,000 barrels per day. Construction delays from environmental and indigenous group raised havoc on the project. Suncor started loading the first heavy crude from the TMX over the weekend to a Chinese refiner named Sinichum. The cargo is set to be delivered to China sometime in June. Shell and P66 have lined up at least to take 2 tankers. That product is most likely headed for the U.S. West Coast. We are watching crude by rail out of Canada. Well, at least we're trying, folks. The last time the Canadian Energy Regulator updated monthly crude by rail numbers was March 20th, 2024. For January 2024, Canada exported 150,292 barrels per day, which was down 6,850 barrels month over month. This was a second consecutive month over month decline after the 7th consecutive month of increases and was highest reading since June of 2022. The CER is 2 months behind in reporting crude by rail numbers. We don't know why. This is in emails and phone calls made by PFL have gone unanswered. Hopefully they'll catch up soon and continue to report timely needed data. We expect to see volume shipped by crude by rail despite the completion of Trans Mountain, as we see Cenovus and Strathcona will play a big part in this. Both companies, amongst other things, are focused on producing undiluted bitumen. This method of transport is competitive with pipelines. See PFL's rail report for this one. A lot of good stuff in there. We continue to watch renewables. We had a rather lengthy renewable segment last week, including RINs, clean fuel, renewable diesel, and ethanol. Blending of renewables into carbon-based products generates RINs. The process of turning feedstock as tallow and other animal fats and oils into renewable diesel generates RINs, and in some cases LCFS credits and other credits. Not surprisingly, RIN generation ramped up in April amid renewable diesel production. Renewable identification credit generation in April ramped up more than 7% from March, EPA data showed. See PFL's rail report for further details. We continue to watch potential strikes in Canada. Strikes are averted on CP and CN for now. Please see PFL's rail report for further details. We are watching Class 1 industry headcount. 122,941 workers are employed in the U.S., down 3.35% month over month, but up 1.8% year over year, according to the SDB. See PFL's rail report for further details. In today's report, we also highlight the latest refinery runs. Petroleum rail cars are up week over week. See the details in this report. In addition, the latest import and export number and petroleum-related products. Also, in every weekly report, we have cars available for sublease, lease for sale. Please call PFL today for all your rail car cleaning, leasing, repair, nitrogen scrapping, transloading services. We do it all out there for you folks. We got crews ready to go, ready to clean anywhere in the country right now. A lot of flaring projects going on. Please line up. Please call us and we'll get something scheduled. Hope you have a great, safe week, and thanks for listening to this podcast, and please read the report.